Hi, Paul. Hi, so somebody's up. Somebody's up. Somebody's up. Well, I think we got a little warmer here. Charity, when are you going to go live, huh? Uh, Anybody else, too? Really trying to get members to help each other. No matter how little it is. Boy, you see what Tammy, how are you? Boy, you got a whole bunch of good grants you found. Wow, great work, Tammy. Now we got to get other people to go online to help people, and I know it may be uncomfortable or whatever, but this is the way I think we all learn, and to learn about the facts. Oh, you see that those on where? Oh, sorry, I can't. Uh, I'm trying to. Oh, see in the mirror. See that that construction we're doing in our apartment? We're making a heart in the wall so you could see through the heart. Now he said he has to do some painting yet and stuff like that. So when it's done, it'll be a lot nicer. But I just want to wake up and have fun every day. But how can we wake up and help other members every day? And that's why I think I need more members to help that. And it doesn't matter how much you know. I mean, it's just a lot of people come on here and they don't know what to do, and that's understandable. And we send them all the stuff and everything, but nothing helps more than having somebody who's like you, not some clown who dresses like this and been doing this for 50 years. I really believe that other members are more important to members getting help from the government that's there that they don't know about. And better than I am, better than our staff is, because you're sitting in their shoes. And I've been doing this too long to really relate to the person just standing out. I was I was on a TV show yesterday on Adult Swim, and the show is Eric Carter is his name. No, Andre Eric. I guess he's a comic. Never heard of him or whatever, but he was a big fan of mine way back, and he asked me to be on the show. And it was very strange. I mean, it was like being in a frat party or something like that. I mean, I have a foul mouth and stuff like that, but this guy's goes way out. And I was really curious. I never knew what it was all about. I just went, ask me anything, I'll do anything. It doesn't matter. And to see how I handle things, because that's how I grow. I feel if I go into situations that are very uncomfortable and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and to see how good I am, and you learn. I mean, you don't do well, but you learn better. And I think and it's more exciting to learn accidentally. That's why you just call up a government agency. Hey, can you help me? And a lot of them are going to say no. That's all right. A lot of people that you want to date say no. All of life is that. A lot of people you want to get a job from say no. And that's what it is. So what I'm hoping members can do is help people get through that negative. I mean, that's the hardest thing. I know when I first started my first business, I mean, I had to make cold calls, because I had no other way to try to get customers. Boy, that was so hard. And I was in my apartment, and it was so easy to turn on the TV, go to the refrigerator, clean the oven, do anything besides making that call. That I don't know why I feared it so much. So that's where we have to get other members to realize that it's not the end of the world. The government bureaucrats' hands not going to come out and grab you by the throat. That's what I used to think. I said, what are they going to do? That could hurt me. No, nothing. I just hang up. But our mind is, I feel that our biggest enemy in life is not anybody on the internet. It's probably our loved ones and ourselves. Because our loved ones don't want to see us get hurt, and they'll say you can't do that. and we believe that and don't want to get hurt, and so we don't do it, and so we don't get to the stuff we really want to do in life, and to solve the problems that really can be solved. And really, I think what it boils down to, every problem can be solved, but probably not the way you think it should be solved, and that's it. But you have to go through that process of going through the way you thought you could solve the problem won't work. But in that process of learning, you'll learn the way it should work. Because what you do, the way to solve that is talk to people who are in that business. And see, if you're looking for financial assistance or whatever, there's so many free people who get paid to help you for free to solve your financial assistance problems. So they're the people we want to talk to. And when talking to enough of them will guide you to how you really should solve your financial problem. Not the way you think, not the way Google tells you. And that's the biggest problem, is staying away from Google. And you have to stay away from Google. Tammy, again, thank you so much for all those wonderful sources that you gave. And other people, I know Misty is working with some of you people to get on and just go live like I am. But you don't have to do video, you don't have to do audio, just chat. Hey, can I help you in some way? Because you've been here, doing something, even if it's for a couple weeks more, that could tell people, yeah, this is hard, this is whatever. I mean, it's just having another human being to relate to instead of marketing information and stuff like that. We're too good at marketing. And I think that's what keeps people from doing things. Can we do it anytime you want, Charity? You could wake up 2 a.m. and say, hey, I wonder if anybody else is on, and to see if I help them. Man, Charity, you have enough to know. You've been, listen to me enough or whatever, and whatever. But do this anytime you want. It doesn't matter. Just work with Misty on this. Send me an email at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. I'll get you and Misty caught up. And see, you can go on like me, but people won't see the video, and they'll just be the chat part. So you'll be the head of the chat, and see, then other people will see that. Because I guess this is, when I go live, or when you go live on the chat, people will see it on top of their... And Tammy, of course, anytime you want to do this is terrific. And it doesn't matter when, because there's people on it 24/7. Actually, the biggest times that people are on it are from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I just joined. I have no idea what's going on here. Most of us don't, Roger, so you're not alone. It is, and it can be complicated because we tell you so many possibilities. But I think the best thing, Roger, to do is either on Facebook to start a new discussion, and I answer most of those, or arose, or here at the question corner. And what you want to do is tell us what you need money for, okay, and what your problem is, because otherwise you're going to be swimming in all the data. There's just too much data. Make sure you have a copy of the Meta Grants report. That's important. I mean, that's my cheat sheet for answering questions. So you could see, oh, I need money to pay my bills or anything. Well, it tells you step by step where to go, who to contact, and video instructions or whatever. And here's the first step, here's the second step, third step. And that's why, I feel that we're losing people. People are giving up too quick because they don't know what to do. It is overwhelming no matter how. We're redoing the Let's Go Help 2, so maybe it'll be a little clearer what to start with in the future. But no matter what we do, it's still going to be a problem for people, and that's why the best way I feel is people, and you can relate to other members better than I can. I mean, we have people that will come on and just say I'm full of shit and I can't get anything, and that may be true. I can't guarantee anybody is going to get the money because I don't give out the money. Well, we do, but I can't even guarantee that you'll get out our money. How do I get into Facebook group? Well, if you're a member, you should be all set to go, and you go to facebook.com/groups. Okay, that's the link to get on the Facebook, and see what happens when you put a question there. It stays secret until we answer it. So you won't see the answer, and it may take a day or so to get the answer to you. And if for some reason you went to the Facebook and it didn't automatically accept you, it should have, because when you join, we put your email address into there. And so what you want to do, if that doesn't work, you send an email Magic Mary, and it's let's go. Yeah, Magic Mary Aleska. She's the wizard behind the curtain who makes all this happen. Desperately need a vehicle so I can work. I'm currently a doula. Oh, good for you. My son just delivered with a doula, and actually the other one had a doula too. Everybody's using, and a what do you call it? Not in the hospital, but a bathtub in their basement. Oh, okay. Here's a car. Here, a lot of things. Okay, number one, Stephanie, for a car, we give out grants to help you get a car. Okay, and every month we give out $15,000. I mean, it's only $500, but it's on your way. Okay. The other thing is look at item number. Oh God. In the Meta Grants report. You want to see, we have a special, there's a lot of organizations that give out free cars, okay? And even free car repair. Let me see if I can find that. Watch and learn nonprofit, 2 videos, learn how to know. Download 5 or more sources. Number 6, okay? Item number 6 in the Meta report. Are the sources for car and car repair. Now, the other thing, what I would do, Stephanie, is go to findhelp.org, okay, and put in transportation, and then do another one with another one for cars. And these are nonprofit organizations that help with transportation and cars. So this is very important. See, the government wants you to work, right? So that's why there are programs to help you do that. And transportation is a big barrier to a lot of people going to work. So that's why, depending on where you live, there's a lot of programs, and people don't realize that. Now, the other thing you want to do is contact them, those organizations, then go to careeronestop.org, okay, and make an appointment with a counselor there. These are like jobs and job training counselors and stuff like that, and tell them, hey, I can't earn money because I can't get a car, and can you help? You know, and that's what it is. So it really becomes, Stephanie, sort of like a numbers game, you know. And the more people you contact, instead of just and don't waste time. Right, Tammy. Don't waste time Googling this stuff, because you'll just get 200 million websites, and you won't know a good one, a bad one, and most of them are just be scamming you or paying. You'll be wind up paying for something you don't have to pay for. So that's why the trick is you use the phone and personal emails as much as possible, and contact individual people in your area that are there to help you solve that problem, and they've already gotten paid, so they never have to get money from you. See, anybody in Google, everybody you're going to talk to there has to get money from you to pay Google, because Google charges them money to do that, and that's what hurts me. And another way to if you're don't know what to do, and you think the only way in the Google person selected for the month, you can't. Yes, if you didn't get selected. If you were selected for one, you could apply to the others. Does that make sense? So if you got the $500 for the car, you could apply for the rent and mortgage one, or the free laptops. Boy, we had a rush of applications for the free laptops. That was so nice. I went through the community, a great place, Charles, and they paid my full shut-off notice for my light for $363, and said she also signed me up for HEAP, right? That's to pay utilities, heating and stuff. She said I see a credit between, and was an easy application, and take what they asked for. I was able to use the money for extra food in my fridge. Happy holidays, everyone. Charles, see, this is what I mean about you, Charles, could help more people than I could ever possibly help. It's when they see you had no idea what the hell you're doing. I supposedly know, and I've been studying this for 50 years, but you are more valuable than anything else. And even if you didn't get money, that's okay. Members who didn't, this is in Ohio, that's okay, because they know, because then they know, okay, if I'm having trouble getting this and you haven't gotten anything yet, okay, then it's a long game, and that's it. How do we keep people in the game? I just got a letter saying that I got the same thing. You did, Charlie. Wow, now you've gotten 3 things now, and you said it's such a pain in the ass you couldn't get it. Yeah, I mean at that, but charity's been around for a year or so. See, I'm posting it. Thank you so much. I have no idea what CAPS is, but that's wonderful. And see how many people you could help, Charity, by just knowing you, a sweet woman in the middle of Minnesota, wherever you are, and that was able to get it. You imagine all the other people like you that never got anything before, and didn't believe it worked or whatever, and that is a community action party, right. They're just wonderful organizations. They're in every county, has one of them. Community Action Partnership, Community Action Agency, and it's a great place to start, and that's why 211.org or findhelp.org is another good place to start. But then when you get, say, like if you're looking for rent, you go to 211 or Find Help. In my area, we'll have like 70 organizations that help with rent. So it's not only one. If your community action agency or partnership says no, you have to keep going and find other organizations, see? And that's what we're trying to do with people. And Tammy knows that. Yeah, that's how she gets so much money. She's got a couple $100,000. I mean, that's what, I'll tell you, I ran into a musician on the street. And he just showered me with praises. And he's so sweet, nice guy. And he said, like 2 years ago, he was so hurting, and he was able to get, God, it sounded like, and from 4 different organizations, over $50,000. And he showed me just today, he got a whole new set of teeth for free. and he had terrible teeth, and it all, they're implants, a whole set of implanted teeth. And he says now he's hot with the ladies. And he was so, but he sings my praises, and it's nice to hear. But to me, what's nice, I mean, that does my heart so much, and and when somebody says that, it makes me feel I have a little bit of value maybe in this monster thing we call life, and give me the energy to keep going. See, there's a lot of charity. You have to go through that list of in the meta report. I have a whole shopping list of where to start looking for free and low-cost dental help, okay? Because it's a little hard to come by, but we got a big enough list that you could start acting on, and that's important. Where do I find the meta report? We just put it up there. I think Tammy did it again here. And also, the first thing you want to do in the meta report is download the 500 mini grant report. That's right, Tammy. You see, the 500 mini grant report, and right here on Let's Go Help 2, you could just go and put 500 on top in the search button, and you'll see a listing. We have all the states listed there, and you could download that. I have a dentist who gave me her personal phone number a couple of years ago. What a wonderful, caring human. Oh, did she fix your teeth, though? Phone number is one thing, and it's something you could afford. That's the other thing. That's what you really need, right? But you follow up every lead. Every lead you follow up, then if it doesn't work out, you ask that lead that found up not of any value, ask them for more leads. Hey, where else do you think I should look? And that's when you first download. There it is, Tammy. Boy, Tammy, I don't know what baseball team she plays for, but it looks like she's got a sports cap on. And you know what I read today? The amount of money that, go California, the amount of money that people spent on women's sport has like tripled this past year or something. So the amount of money, or maybe it's the salaries of women's sports or something. I mean, it's getting into real big figures now. I mean, they have like more viewers than like the women's volleyball team or something that just got incredible viewership on it. I had another dentist who wanted to work on me on making people laugh, and the proceeds would go to giving people some. Oh, wanted to work with me on making people laugh, and I'm not sure what you can do stand-up comedy. Is that it, Sherry? That's what I wanted to do. I said, oh, I see. So you want to do stand-up comedy? Yes. Oh, wonderful. Well, get online here and start doing that. If you have comedy clubs in the area, now we have a comedy club here, and they give classes on doing stand-up, and just go anywhere. You just do it. I mean, women comics, I try to watch them a lot on YouTube. This Taylor is a young woman, Taylor something or other. I forget her name. Boy, and they, she does things. She's able to put two ideas together that don't make sense, and it's just great. I mean, that to me was comedy really is. And I used to work in a comedy club. I said, oh, wonderful. Yeah, oh, now you know it. No, it's all about trying. I don't know how big of a city you have there, Charity. But yeah, just go. You just, well, I mean, there must be love and laughter. Absolutely. I think that's, we have friends of the family now that man about my age is dying, asking them how they get through all this, and they just say with humor. It's just, life is so bad. It's humor that gets you through it. If you don't have that, you're going to take this too seriously because nobody else gives a shit. Yeah. And that's it. Oh, there's got to be something like that. Go. Well, there must be meetups. There must be, even locally or even not locally. I mean, find groups that for people interested in comedy. See, if you do Google about a group, there'll be groups that want to pay, charge you money, and you don't want to pay money for it. Let's see, comicexperience.com. Now it looks like they're going to charge. Oh, that's comic books, not being stand-up. Yeah, no, I appreciate stand-up comics. Yeah, there has to be something like we have the mall. Oh yeah, I know the Mall of America. Yeah, it's a place for fun in your life. And do they still have the carousel in the mall there? I remember Tony Bennett sang there when it opened. Oh, it closed? Oh, close enough. Yeah. Yeah, there must. Go see a comic somewhere and particularly local, and ask them, ask them for advice on the best way to learn without spending money. Yeah. There's too many things there. At the Mall of America, yeah, it's bigger than Scranton, Pennsylvania. And that's thing. So, yeah, so any member wants to help, send me an email at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. So I could get you over to Misty and start. Where do I find the meta report? Okay, did you get it, Paula? Who else? Anybody have a question? I got it. The person who's putting the see that? I got it. See, that's that's gonna be in there. That's the rest of the place here, if you're interested. See, I got holes in the wall over here too. Yeah, but that is nice, and that's sort of like a walkway into the into our apartment. So as you walk in, you'll just see on your right that big heart to look at, and that, yeah. And the contractor guy is such a sweet guy, and his heart is in everything, and that's the key to all this. Okay, I think I did something wrong. So I'm going to take off, guys, as you're still on the house in Kensington. We rent that, yeah. Stopped by there a couple of decades. Oh, wonderful. Nice of you. I want to thank the bottom of for getting me to believe in myself enough to begin checking into my inventions. Yes, and don't get hooked up with an invention company. I don't know what happened in I touched something here that I don't know if you still hear me, but don't use an invention company, okay? Okay, go to America's Go to Americas, Americas, SBDC.org. Okay, go here and they'll put in your zip code and you make an appointment with the free consultant. We'll give you more than you'll ever need and show what's available. And we have a report for invention companies. Maybe I could get that for you before I leave. If not, ask us. Yeah, here it is. Now I gotta find you again. Okay, here's the report on inventions, okay? Tommy, what happened to Tommy? Why are you? Actually, it was the Patent Service USA, and they were pretty cool. Great. No, I do this spur of the moment. I hate schedules, and because I'm not going to be my best. If I have to do this, then I don't want to have to. I want to. So when I feel inspired, and that's what it is. And the same on Facebook. And that's why if we get more people doing it, then there'll be more often that somebody you'll see. How do we know when you're on? It pops up, like I guess you see it on top of your screen, kind of thing. And when you're online live, then it pops up. Hey, somebody's can answer your questions. Me or somebody else. So I'm sorry we're not as efficient as having a schedule. Sorry about that. I'm sorry for spreading your business, Tommy. I just look up to you and it amazes me how much you're doing when you're going through extremely difficult times. Great. My lucky day. Yes, and we're going to do more of this. But again, leave a question. I mean, that's what the question corner is for, Roger. And also on Facebook. Take a question, because that way we could spend more time getting the right answer for you too. So it's not that, son. You could leave 100 questions a day, and it usually takes a day or so to get back. And if we screw up, you just ask it again. And I don't know why my phone is screwed up. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, girl. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go out. Gotta do my 6-7 miles. I gotta get out here. The contractor will be here banging on the walls, and you don't want to put up with that. Okay. So talk to you soon, and thank you for everything you do to me. I mean, or for me. I mean, your kind words and being kind to me and other people and other members, and that's why let's just keep being kind. Nobody has the perfect answer. Everybody's guessing, but we can help each other get to what's right for us, okay? Love you all.
They're coming down for they're going to use a couple bags. They have a huge bag.
Well, it's perfect.
Yeah, I want you to meet